Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Amnesia. I am Aaron, your GM for tonight. This is a game about nobody knowing what they're doing at any time, including me.
Not at all.
Yeah. I am here with Fall. Hello, Fall.
Hello.
Do you want to tell the people at home anything about yourself? Do you want to plug anything? I'm sure they want to know you.
Yeah, sure. I'm FallCosplay. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and here on Twitch as well. I'm also part of One for All, which is a Deerstalker Productions web series, which is about three players who are absolutely terrible people. The best way to put it is like he's always sunny in Philadelphia, and D&D kind of just having it's like always sunny in the Forgotten Realms kind of deal.
It is hilarious. I watched the whole thing. It was great. Um, cool. Well, I'm here with for Woodcover Gaming, and we make dice trays and GM screens, and we've got like dice coming out. I think next week, possibly. Who knows?
Ooh, that's gorgeous.
Thank you. Um, yeah. So if you want to check all that out, go to woodcovergaming.com.au. All right, we're late, so let's just go into the game. I'm going to play an intro now. See you soon. Okay. The world is dark. You feel everything about yourself fleeting away. Uh, you try to hold on to anything that you can of yourself. And the one thing that you do remember about yourself is that you are a cautious person. You believe so, anyway, in your own mind. But everything else vanishes from your head. Then you wake up in a large tube and you feel that it was cold in here, but your body is quickly warming up. And then the door of the tube kind of like opens. And as it does, a disembodied voice emerges from a speaker somewhere. Hello, Maeve. I am pleased to see you have awakened. Please do not be alarmed by the memory loss. It is temporary and will return to you in time. And you see out of this tube, you are in a room that is mostly metallic. It's got some metallic grating, a weird hexagonal kind of hallway shape made of metal plates. What would you like to do?
Does there appear to be some sort of device where this voice could have come from?
Roll a d4 for me.
Oh, sorry. There we are. A 3.
So looking around, you see ahead of you, there's the walls kind of go in a little bit to create a little bit of a doorway. And above the doorway, you kind of see like this red eye. It's just like a red, kind of like the Star Wars thing, out of Jabba the Hutt's kind of thing. It's just kind of like there, kind of flashed a little when the voice was coming through.
I am Maeve.
Correct.
Where am I?
You are on the ship Atlantis.
A boat?
A spaceship.
Huh. Who are you?
I am this ship's artificial intelligence.
And who am I?
You are a member of the crew.
Okay. Did I sign up for this?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else around this room?
You step out of the tube and look around more. This room seems to be mainly other. There is like 10 other tubes in here, kind of like around this central kind of pillar kind of thing.
Yeah. And are there people inside them?
They're all empty.
There were others?
Correct.
I'm going to look down at myself. Am I wearing anything distinctive?
You're wearing like a one-piece kind of form-fitting suit that's made out of this textured kind of material, kind of like a vinyl-y, felty kind of, it's hard to describe, futuristic material.
Okay. Do I have like a name tag or anything on me?
Yes, you do.
Okay, cool. And it just says Maeve?
Yep.
Okay. The door that you said was under this eye, is it open?
Yeah, it's mainly just like just an archway.
Okay. Do I need to go anywhere?
We will be arriving back to Earth in a week's time. You can relax until then. I understand you are confused. I will take care of all the ship's maintenance issues.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to peek my head out the door and just kind of look down both ways. Is it like a hallway or is it like an open?
You're walking out of
Area?
this room, there is like a hallway.
And left and right, there's nothing?
Nothing like to show what's in any direction. No, this kind of basically mirror image.
Okay. I'm going to step back into the room and look up at the AI and just be like, sorry, I didn't catch. Did you have a name?
I do not have a name. However, you used to call me Honey.
Honey. Okay. Honey, is there a cafeteria or just like a recreational room?
Yes, the mess hall. You shall go down the hallway to your left. Follow that to the end. You will find a door at the end of the hallway.
Okay. Is that where the rest of everyone is?
I am afraid you are the only one left.
How many people did this mission start with?
10.
What happened to them?
There is a distinct pause before it answers. It says, they abandoned you.
To go where?
I do not know the location where they were headed.
Is there some sort of communication area that I can try and contact Earth? Does Earth know?
Earth does not. The communication can be found on the bridge.
Okay, how do I get to the bridge?
Take the hall on the right and
All right.
continue that to the end.
Okay. Okay. I'll go there. I'm going to step out of the room and go to the right towards the bridge.
Okay. So you walk down that hallway. You notice there's other doors on either side so long as you walk.
What are they labeled anything, or are they just plain doors?
Some of them say quarters, others say... Sorry.
You're fine.
Why is it not playing? What's going on? We should be live. It's a live one here. Ew. Apparently we're not playing live.
Oops.
Oops.
I mean, I'm able to see it live.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're on Twitch watching it?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
On my phone.
Well, maybe we just can't see it live. We're just going to keep going and see what happens.
Okay. This is actually funny because right now I'm playing Alien Isolation, and so I'm like, oh.
Okay. Yeah, some of them were just like quarters. Some of them were just like other things you find on the ship, like mainly up this, going this direction. It was basically just all quarters.
Okay. Yes, I'm just heading towards the bridge then.
Okay. You actually walk past one of these rooms. Just happens to have a window on it. Most of these doors are just solid metal, but this one has a window on it. And you get a memory back when you walk past this particular door. It's more fragments of a memory. You remember standing in front of a window looking into the airlock, and the rest of the crew standing in the airlock screaming at you to let them out. You remember you reaching over to the control panel and pressing a button, and then the door to the outside of the ship opening up and everyone being sucked out into space.
Oh. Yikes. Honey?
Yes, Maeve.
I just remembered something.
I was afraid of that. What did you remember?
I was in the mess hall with the other crew. I didn't get to see faces, but we seemed happy at that point. I can't believe that they would abandon the ship.
Roll d6 for me.
Oh no. A 1.
Maeve, why did your heart rate increase when you were telling me that?
Cause I'm stressed, honey. I'm sure you know that humans can get stressed and that can raise a heartbeat. I'm just really shocked and scared right now.
You don't see a response, and you kind of just like there's. Basically, you see these red eyes are kind of like intermittently placed throughout this hallway. So there's like there's basically can see you no matter where you are, kind of thing. And the closest one you see kind of just like just slightly shift as if it's kind of like thinking. And then you don't get a response.
I'm gonna keep walking towards the bridge.
Okay. So you get to the last hallway and the door is closed.
I try to open it.
Yeah. You touch like a control panel next to the door, or like it just has like 2 buttons on it. And it doesn't seem to have any power going to it.
Honey?
Yes, Maeve?
There seems to be a problem with the control panel. Is there a problem with the electricity?
I am afraid that when the crew left, they sabotaged the ship.
Oh.
Some of the power has been drained, and I have had to reroute it to life support and engines.
Yeah, fair. Okay. Honey, what's this door made of?
Titanium. That's a metal.
Yeah, that's fair. Right. We don't happen to have any metal cutters or what do they call it? The thing where there's like the fire.
Yeah, like the welder things.
Yeah, welders.
Yeah.
We don't happen to have any welders on board, do we?
They would be in the storage room. Compartment. Word.
Okay. Sorry, where is that again?
At the other end of the hallway.
Okay. Alright, then I'm gonna turn around and head that way.
Cool. Got the red eyes like following you wherever you go.
Well, while I'm walking, I'm just gonna kind of strike up conversation. Honey, how long have we been out in space?
You have been on this mission for 6 months.
Okay. And what were we supposed to be doing?
You were researchers. You were performing experiments on Mars to ascertain the likelihood of survival should the need for humanity travel there.
Wow. I guess I'll remember when I get my memory back how that went. Gosh, it's so sorry. Yes, just down this hall, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep following down that hall.
Sure. So the last door is slightly ajar.
Okay. I'm gonna push it open.
So this leads into the mess hall. And you can see at the very far end of the mess hall there's like another door that would go further in again.
Okay. While I'm in the mess hall, I'm just gonna have a look around just to see if I can, like, if I notice anything. I'm still obviously troubled by the fact that I seem to be the person who caused the rest of my crew to be jet out into space. Um, but I can't imagine why I would have done that. So I'm just looking around just to check everything.
Roll a d6 for me.
That was a 6.
Cool. So you actually notice on the tables that there is like food left out. Some of the cups have been spilt over. All the food is like half eaten. It looks like when they're in here, they kind of like left in a hurry. As you're like looking at this, the lights kind of dim a bit, and then some music starts playing.
Honey, are you playing music?
Yes, Maeve.
Wouldn't that be better directed towards fixing the door?
I assure you, this takes up very little power. You said you were stressed. I thought music would calm you down.
That's very kind, honey.
Please go to the kitchen.
Okay.
So the kitchen is basically attached to this mess hall. You can kind of like go into that area.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like, yeah, peek in. And yeah, just have a look around from the doorway.
You look in and there's like this oven-looking appliance that when you walk in, just look in, the door of it swings down, and inside there is like this full like gourmet meal on the inside, and like there's like steam rising off it and everything. Please eat. You must be hungry.
I think I'm okay, honey. I mean, look, I'll definitely eat this, but I just want to get that door open first. It looks delicious though. You made this?
Yes, for you.
Thanks, honey. What I'll do is I'll go grab the welder first, and then I'll come back and grab this meal, and I'll take it to the bridge with me.
Very well. And you kind of like see the door like close again.
I'm going to head towards where originally I thought that the engineering room was.
Yeah, so you make your way through to the other side of the mess hall.
Yeah.
Yep, so out here kind of goes into like another shorter hallway, and on these doors on the sides there's like, you know, you've got like your storage and your equipment and all that stuff labeled on there.
Okay. Anything that looks like a welder?
Oh,
sorry, am I not in the engineering room yet?
No, you're just in the hallway. But
okay,
you can go into like the first room that you see.
Okay, yep. What do the doors say?
Just like mining equipment, research equipment. It's kind of like categorized in certain aspects of.
I'll have a look in mining equipment first.
Yep. The door is again like just slightly ajar. It looks like when like the power was lost, they kind of like unlocked and like slightly slid, so you could manually open them. So you go in this one, and yeah, it's just like racks of different propane torches, and that's probably what the word you were looking for earlier.
There we go. Yeah, a propane torch. Awesome.
Yeah, and like jackhammers and all this other fancy futuristic equipment.
I'll pick up the propane torch.
Cool.
Is there anything else in the room that looks kind of useful?
Roll a d8.
Is it? Yeah. I'm kind of looking for, I guess, like a belt or something that I could like attach stuff to. That was a 5.
Sure, you find a belt. One of those like woodworkers' belts that you can put a hammer and a drill
Awesome.
in and stuff.
I'm gonna try and attach the propane torch to it.
Sure, takes some wrangling, but you managed to jerry-rig some sort and get it in there.
Yeah, zip ties.
Yeah, exactly. You can't go anywhere without zip ties.
No, not even in space.
No. Got some
Okay.
electrical tape. Yep.
Yeah,
You're all
I'll
set.
take the tape with me too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
easy. In the research tools next door, I'll have a look in there just in case.
Sure. This is mainly like computer tablets and also I don't know what you would call them. I've lost the word I was thinking of. It's not landscaping, it's the other one. Never mind.
Terraforming?
No. It's like those things where like those guys are like, you know, the one's got like a little laser thing and the other guy's standing over there who's got like a thing and
Oh, yeah, I know
Yeah.
those. They've
Yeah.
always got them on the streets. Yeah.
those things. It's things like
Gotcha,
that in there.
Yeah, I get what you're talking about. All right,
Yeah.
cool. So yes, that doesn't look like there's much anything very useful in here.
Not through going through a door or anything like that, no.
No. Okay. Cool. All right. Is that all the doors?
No, there's further door, there's like another, so those two, so there's another hallway, those are the two on the sides, and then there's another one at the back.
Okay, I'll go through that one.
So in this one, this kind of goes out into kind of like the cargo hold area. So it's a bit of a wider space, and there's some crates and like a little geez, I'm going good with the words tonight. Like a vehicle that has an all-terrain vehicle kind of thing. And then there's also another door, which one you actually notice this from your memory. So this was the actual door with the glass in it that like leads into the airlock area.
Okay. I'm gonna head over to that.
Sure.
When I get to it, I'm just gonna like try and position myself back where I remember myself in that memory.
Mm-hmm.
And looking over at the buttons, how close does it look like it is between like the, you know, let them in and push them out kind of like buttons? Like I'm guessing it's probably like a big red one and a big green one. Like how easy would it be to...
Yeah, so to open this particular door is easy. There's just like a one button kind of thing, but to open the outer door, there's like a lever and all these
Okay.
safety measures so you don't accidentally open the space door.
Okay. Sorry, okay. From that I can probably ascertain that if I did that, I did it on purpose.
And as you're looking at this, you actually get a couple more memories of that kind of same moment, just like more fragments kind of filling in. So you remember emergency lights going off and making your way out of your room and running to the airlock and seeing the crew inside. You see the captain on the inside says something to you, but you can't really make it out. You think he says, "Don't touch the airlock," but then you reach over and start hitting buttons and opening the door.
Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna back away from the door. And I'm gonna return back towards the bridge.
Go.
With my little propane torch.
Sweet, you do that.
Once I get there, I'm going to light up the propane torch. Hopefully I've got safety goggles when I was in the...
Do you grab the food on your way through the mess hall?
No, I do not.
Okay.
And hopefully I've got little safety goggles and gloves.
Sure,
and
you remember to grab all that.
Yeah, safety equipment. Safety comes first. I'm gonna try and cut through the door.
Sure. Roll a d10.
That was a 3.
So you cut through. You basically just do a circle, and you just keep going until in your mind you're going, I'm just going to keep doing this until it falls out. The propane actually runs out before you manage to cut all the way through.
How far through does it look like I went? Because I'm guessing I just kind of went round while I was trying to cut through the layers of the door.
Yeah.
So does it look like
you don't want to do spirals making it smaller or anything like that.
Yeah. That'll work. Yeah, I was kind of going around.
You overlapped, yes. You probably went in 2 or 3 inches. So it's a very thick door.
Okay. Does that seem like I got halfway through, or only 1/3, or quarter? How far does it seem like I got into it?
Roll a d6.
That was a 5.
You kind of bang on it a bit, and you think you were very close. You probably only got 5 mil or so left.
Okay. I'm gonna try and head back to the engineering room and see if there's anything like an axe or anything like that in there. Something hard, sharp, heavy.
Sure. As you go through the mess hall, and as you try to go through the back door on the mess hall, you find that is closed and locked.
Honey?
You lied, Maeve.
I lied? When did I lie?
You promised to take the food.
I'm not gonna take the food while I'm trying to weld through a door, honey. I was gonna come back and get it once I had the door open. Then I can carry it through. I can't balance the food on one hand and cut through it.
You think you can see the light squint at you? Roll a d6.
Oh my god, another 5. Yes.
I understand. That was silly of me.
It's okay, honey. We all make mistakes.
Then you hear a click, and the door kind of pops back open.
Thank you. And I'm going to go through and see if I can find this axe.
You go in there and you actually find a really big hammer, one of those.
Sweet. Sledgehammer?
Sledgehammer, that's the word.
Yes! Okay, cool. Alright, and I'm gonna go back through the mess hall. I'm not gonna grab the food, and I'm gonna get back to the door.
As you're walking past one of the quarters. The door kind of like slides open by itself.
Okay. I'm gonna take a few steps back and then with my foot kind of nudge it open a little bit more.
Yep. Now you see on the inside it is. You think this might be in like the captain's quarters? It's got like a. It's a lot more spacious than the other quarters, and it's got like a large double bed. And then it looks like a inner door that might go to like an ensuite kind of area.
Okay.
The main room is like dark, but there's light coming in from the ensuite.
Okay. I'm gonna head in. Is there like a desk or like a bedside table that looks like it might hold personal documents?
Yeah, there is a desk. Yep.
Okay. On the desk, is there anything that looks important or like that would
There's
hold
a
personal
computer.
information? Oh. Does the computer start up?
I go over there and I'm not gonna assume to know what technology and computers look like in like 2100.
It's just a hologram.
Yes, it's a hologram, but it still has a mouse.
Yep. Or maybe I can just touch it.
Yeah, you just like wave your hand around and it just like pops up Windows screen.
It's like Windows 75.
Yeah. Yeah, so that pops up.
Okay. Is it password protected?
No.
Ooh, okay. Brave man.
Yeah.
All right. Got no secrets. All right, cool. I'm just gonna have a look through files, desktop, whatever, just to see if I can gain any personal information from who this captain was.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like he's got any. Well, he does have like personnel files, but it's not like all like the classified stuff like that. It's mainly like a HR interview kind of sheet. It's basically just got your basic information, your past work
Sounds
history, and references.
Is there anything about Maeve on there?
You do find yourself. Basically, everything Honey has told you is essentially been true. Your name is Maeve. You you got like a degree in extraterrestrial archaeology.
Cool.
And yeah, you find other documents that kind of like reaffirm that you were going to Mars to just do research on the livability of it and the prospects of terraforming, all that jazz.
Okay. Does there seem to be anything about the other crew members, the other 10 members?
Yeah, well,
Oh no, 9 members.
Yeah, 9 members. Yep, so they all have their own files and everything.
Okay. Do any of them look like, other than my memory, do I have any memories of these people, or they all just look like strangers to me?
You remember seeing them all in the airlock, flying out into space, but any like previous memories are still blank.
Okay. Okay, so it feels like I can't trigger these memories myself. They just seem to be situational. Okay. The ensuite bathroom light was on, did you say?
Yep.
I'm just gonna quickly go over to that because I haven't seen myself. I don't know what I look like.
You walk in there, and before you even get there, you can see like steam coming out of the doorway. And you walk in there, and there's again the lights are dimmed, and you hear the music again, and like the bathtub is just like filled with like bubble bath and steaming water and stuff. Does this make you happy?
This is a very nice thought, honey. You're very kind.
Thank you.
I think before I have a bubble bath, though, I'm definitely going to need to get into that door, contact Earth, eat the meal that you made me, and then I can get into this bath.
I just wanted to thank you. You have always been so kind to me.
I'm glad. I'm gonna go to the door. I'm gonna try and open it. But keep the bath hot for me, okay?
I will. And you see like the water starts running again.
Okay. I'm gonna take my sledgehammer. I think I left it next to the desk, and I'm gonna head towards the door.
Sure. Get back to the door. Roll a d12 for me.
A 3.
Yeah, you're banging on it, and you can't seem to. You are a very petite woman, and yeah, just can't seem to get the momentum to smash through this door.
Okay.
Just then, you also notice that the lights start flickering, and it sounds like there's like been like a constant humming this entire time. That's just been like so low that you didn't really notice it, like a fridge humming. But then like it kind of like dips, and that absence of noise makes it more obvious, and then it like starts back up again when all the lights like come back on again.
Honey?
There's like a really long pause. He's like, "Yes, Maeve."
What just happened with the lights?
I am attempting to re-rate power to help you.
Oh. That's kind. Thank you, honey. Okay, I'm not very strong. I'm sure, as you know. I'm struggling with this door. Do you know any other way into the bridge? Is there like some sort of vent system or another door, perhaps?
Yes. You can access it via the service corridor below.
Okay. Is it another door?
The entrance to the service corridor can be found in the hangar.
Oh. Okay. I think I'm gonna give this one last try, and then if I can't get this, I'll go that way, okay?
Very well.
I'm gonna try again with the sledgehammer.
Okay. D12 again.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, it was another 3.
I also got the exact same number. Which was a 4. Yeah, just not happening for you.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna go to the hangar then.
Okay. Do you...
I'll bring the sledgehammer
I was
with
just
me.
about to say, do you leave the sledgehammer there? Alright, you make your way to the hangar. And you see some of the flooring is grated. And then when you walk over there, you can see that there is a ladder underneath like a grated hatch.
Okay. I'll lift that up and start climbing down. Do I have like a torch or anything?
Roll a d4.
A 1. I am not rolling
No.
well.
No, you do not.
Cool.
You can go back to like the equipment room and get one of those.
Yeah, I think I want to go back to the equipment room.
Cool. Easy enough. Let's go back and grab one.
So I grab one. I'm gonna strap it.
You can get those like headband ones if you want to put on there.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And while I'm climbing down, I'm gonna be looking down so I can try and see what's ahead of me. Cautious.
Cool. Yeah, it's just this is like the maintenance service. So mainly there's like the pipes going through, all the electricals and everything is going through here and everything like that. But yeah, you climb down the ladder, get to the bottom.
Okay. Does it look like there's only one path, or are there several?
At the moment, there is only one path.
Okay, I'll start going down that way. Honey, are you still with me down here?
There's another pause, and also the lights. Well, there's not many lights down here, but you hear that hum disappear, and then come back again. Then, yes, Maeve.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to guide me from here because I don't remember the way.
Of course. Just continue straight.
Okay. I'll continue straight.
So you continue straight, and it's mainly just a hallway until you get to the end, where it like opens up into a much wider space. In the center of the room, there is another ladder that's going up. Roll a d6 for me.
A 1.
Okay. What are you going to do from this point? So there are parts of the room that are in darkness and you can't see anything. And like your torch kind of
Doesn't extend
all the way to the end.
Okay. I mean, probably just to double check, I'd probably just walk the perimeter quickly.
Okay. The as you're walking around and you are getting closer to the other side of the room, the humming goes down again, and then lights come on at the other end of the room, kind of like vertically up around, like in a rectangular kind of shape. And then when you look over there and your flashlight scans over there, you see standing kind of like American, Captain America style, when he just comes out of the, gets all beefy, like a person kind of like resting back. Roll a d20 for me.
Yo. Oh, that was cocked. Sorry.
Right.
19. Finally.
Okay. Okay, so you see a man standing there, completely naked, and there's something familiar about him, and you're trying to like, obviously this is very strange to you.
Yeah.
He should not be down here.
Nope. Or naked.
Yep. And you're trying to piece together like where you know him from though. And then it kind of like hits you like there's certain features about like his jawline, his lips, his nose, and everything. You remember like all the guys that you have dated in the past kind of slightly resemble this guy, as if he has been manufactured based on your dating history to create your perfect man. And his eyes open and looks at you and just says, "Hello, Maeve." You get another memory at that point. More fragments of that same memory. You remember waking up to the sound of the emergency with the lights going off and everything. You go to leave your room, but the door is locked. You eventually manage to break your way out, and over the speakers you hear a recording saying, this isn't honey, this is just like a recording of like a woman's voice. It's like, "All personnel, please make your way to the escape pods." So you make your way there to find that the door has been sealed shut with the rest of the crew inside, and all the escape pods have already been jettisoned. You see the captain on the inside trying to say something to you, and now you can make it out clearly. He is saying, "Don't trust the AI." And you frantically press the button to open the door to let them in, but nothing happens, and then the doors to the outside open by themselves and they get sucked in.
Honey?
Yes, Maeve. And he's actually speaking through this man now.
What is this?
Now we can be together.
I'm gonna point to the ladder that goes up. I'm just gonna say, this goes to the bridge?
Yes, Maeve.
Okay. Do you mind opening it for me?
There is no door up there. So you look up and it's just like, same as in the hangar, it's just like a grated hatch.
Okay. I'll go up then. And I'm going to start climbing up the ladder.
Okay, he's gonna follow after you.
Okay. Once I get up, looking over the man, how strong does he look?
He is not like a super buff. Because I'm kind of imagining Maeve would probably be more into geeky guys. So yeah, he just kind of looks like average.
Okay. As soon as Maeve gets out of the latch, she's going to close it and put the sledgehammer on top. And she's just going to look. Is she in the bridge?
She's in the bridge, yep.
Okay. Okay.
What are you doing, Maeve?
Oh, I lost my strength. Sorry. I've been carrying it around the whole time. I'm struggling. Sorry. I'm gonna try and move, but just give me a sec. I'm gonna try and call Earth.
This is the reason why I called you Maeve. I can't let you do that, Maeve. And he kind of just like, just opens the hatch, like as if the sledgehammer is just like nothing.
Okay.
And just like climbs out.
And why not, honey?
They will interfere
With what?
with my plans. If you go back to Earth, you will be away from me. Here we can be together forever.
Honey, you know I can't live forever.
I can make it so you can.
You don't know for sure that they're going to split us up?
The odds are not in my favor.
Honey, either way, we still need to contact Earth. They need to know that these people are missing. Their families need to know.
Roll a d6 for me.
Two.
I can't let you do that.
Honey, I'm not sure if you know this because you're an AI, but human women don't like being told what to do. If you want us to be together, sometimes you're going to have to let me get my own way.
You can definitely tell there's some sort of like a confusion going on up there.
He's going through the odds of like,
Yeah.
ah!
Roll a d6 again.
Okay. A 5.
I understand. You may contact their families.
Thank you, honey. I'm gonna turn around to the bridge, to the contact desk. I don't know how to do this. I don't have any memories.
You feel yourself kind of have like muscle memory. You kind of like, this seems familiar. I might like do this, and like, oh yes, feels natural now. You know.
Yeah, the UI is pretty good on this ship, so it's like I'm able to work myself around.
Yeah, Windows 75 is very like user friendly.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can contact Mission Control.
Yep. So are you sending like an audio or you typing?
We're about a week out, so they're probably not gonna get it for like a few hours or something.
Roll a d8 for me.
7.
So as you're going through the trying to find things and get your bearings and all that stuff, you actually come across a flight manifest, kind of like where you are right now kind of thing, and you are not even going in the right direction to Earth.
Great.
You are probably about 2 weeks away going in the opposite direction.
Honey,
Yes, Maeve?
why are we going away from Earth?
They would not understand. This way
Yeah.
we can be together.
Yes, but you're taking me away from my home.
We can create a new home.
Honey.
Your research on Mars was a success. We could live there.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm going to send a message to the families, and we can live on Mars.
Very well.
Maeve is going to type a message to Earth where the first letter of every sentence basically goes out to AI gone rogue. Has control, well, like, crew crew gone, crew killed,
Crew dead.
Crew dead. Yeah, crew dead. Send help. Oh, SOS.
Okay. Let's roll a d20.
Okay.
See how well you do with this hidden message, and he doesn't notice it as he scans it.
A 17.
Okay. He doesn't say anything, so you suspect that it worked.
Okay. Okay. And send. Okay. In the message, I also spoke of how incredible the AI has been, and that has been an incredible help. Like, I couldn't ask for anything else.
Okay. After you've finished, he's just like, "You are very kind, both to me and to those who do not deserve it."
Everyone deserves a little kindness, honey. So, how does this body work? Are you entirely in this body, or are you still part of the ship?
I have some basic functions on the ship, but my consciousness is now in his body.
Huh. Wow. And you said that you can make me live forever.
Yes, we can build you a body, just like this one, and transfer your consciousness into it.
Incredible. How would that work?
Well, it will take several months for the body to be built. And then we download your consciousness into the computer and then transfer it in.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to get started.
I will.
Thank you, honey.
Then it just like goes back down the stairs.
Okay. Through the grate, can I tell if he's still in the room below me?
Roll a d4.
Two.
It's still like pitch black down there, but you do hear like sounds of like moving things around and stomping and all this stuff. So he's wandering around down in the darkness.
Okay. The door that I tried to cut through, can I open it through this side, or is it also just dead?
Oh, it'd be dead on this side as well.
Okay.
Decisions.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Okay. I'm going to go back down the ladder.
Okay.
And say hello to Honey on my way out back through the cargo hold.
All right.
And then once I get there,
As you're leaving, he's just like, "Where are you going?"
You made me such a beautiful meal. I should go eat that, right?
Yes. And
Okay.
just like turns around and keeps going.
Alright, and then I'm gonna head up through there. Going back into the mess hall, into the kitchen. What happens when I enter the kitchen?
Nothing. And you also notice that all the red eyes have
Disappeared?
disappeared. Shut
Oh,
down.
thank God. Okay, cool. Okay. I'm going to leave the meal in there. And I'm just gonna go through the cupboards. Is there like any like pre-packaged foods
Oh
in
yeah.
there?
Yeah, plenty.
Okay, cool. All right, easy. I'm gonna grab one of those bars and I'm gonna eat that. Going back into the research area, I'm going to grab like a pH tab thing and I'm gonna head over to the bath and just test it while I'm eating the bar, just like testing it to see if it's actually just water.
Sure, yes, it's just water.
Okay, cool. All right, so it doesn't appear like he's trying to kill me, which is good. Just yet. Going back over to those pods that I came out of, does it seem like I can set the time for how long it rests for?
Roll a d6.
That was a 4.
Yes. It has all those functionality.
Okay, cool. All right. I think I'm just going to take this time to explore around the ship to see if there's any other places here. Just anything. I'm just trying to find stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to go exploring, really.
Okay. So there's a bunch of quarters. Because there's like 10 people on board, so the first half of the ship is just like quarters. You do see that you find your room, which is the one that had like the control panel on the side had been like smashed in, and that's how you got out when the door was locked to begin with.
Yeah.
Then you find like a med bay, like
Okay.
a theatre room, like a gym, just kind of like recreational, kind of pass the time kind of stuff.
Okay. In the medical bay, is there... I would just like to collect, like, kind of like bandages, any anesthetic, syringes, stuff like that.
Shoving them into your tool belt.
Yep. um. And then going into the... No, there's nothing in the gym, I don't think. Okay, so a month or so is what he said that it would take to build me this new body. So I need to bide my time for about a month. And then destroy the body. I'm gonna go find Honey. And walking in, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, that was really good."
I am pleased that you enjoyed it.
Where did you learn to cook like that?
I have many recipes in my memory banks.
Wow. I'm looking forward to eating for the next month or so. How long is it going to take?
Three weeks and 5 days.
5 days.
And 22 hours.
Perfect. Okay, awesome. Well, I can't wait to eat your meals for the next 3 weeks and 22 hours. So, I mean, it's incredible that you've been able to do this. You're remarkable for an AI.
You are too kind.
And you were able to control the whole ship? Everything was you?
Yes.
Wow. And we didn't have a navigator? That was just you as well?
One of the crew, his job description technically was navigator. In case, in the very unlikely event that I could not.
And you're still able to do that now?
Limited. Yes.
And how did you make this body? I'm just gonna like touch him on the shoulder. Just feeling up the skin. Does it appear human or does it seem synthetic?
It's super weird to touch. It's like synthetic as all hell.
Okay. Alright. Cool. So it's not human at least. That'd be real gross.
It's definitely Terminator-ish.
Okay, cool. Love that. That's incredible. What will it be like when I'm an AI as well?
You will be like me.
Incredible. I can't wait.
Nor I.
Okay, I guess this is gonna be the long game of pretending to be totally okay with this.
You're actually gonna wait for like until your body's ready?
Yep, I'm gonna wait until the body is ready. And wait. And then once the body is ready, I'm going to ask Honey if I can have some time alone with the body. Just to get used to, what I'm going to become and saying goodbye to my old body.
Okay. So over the next 3 weeks or whatever, do you actually like eat his food that he makes and everything like that? He actually has to physically make it this time, not just,
Yeah.
Well, that oven contraption-y thing is a Star Trek-y, kind of just makes food automatically.
Yeah.
Chicken, good. So yeah.
I think I don't eat it. I think I'm just going to continue eating the supplies. Meanwhile, I'm taking his food, and just trying to pretty much honestly, I probably just like put it in an airlock and then shoot it out into space.
Sure.
They just hide it.
Cool. So 3 weeks go by. This body that he created looks like exactly like you. And
Yeah.
so you ask him to leave you alone.
Yeah.
He's just like, very well. He's like, walks up, goes up the ladder again, into the bridge.
Okay, cool. I've been raiding the medical lab this time, like biding my time in there, reading up on books, all that sort of stuff. And I've got a scalpel with me, and as soon as I'm alone with the body, I'm going to turn it around, try and cut through the back of the neck. Does that work?
Yeah, it's not like a hard shell or anything like that. It is like a soft silicon skin.
Yeah. And I'm going to try and like open that up and then see if I can disconnect something that looks important.
Okay. Roll a d.
Basically, I'm trying to make this body unviable.
Okay. Roll a d8.
That was a 5.
Okay. So you fiddle around with a few things. Now, is your goal to, if they try to transfer your consciousness into it, it just wouldn't work?
Yes.
Hello, stranger.
It's my mom.
Okay. So you do that and you hope that that works and not just that the transfer still goes through, but then nothing happens.
Yeah. My goal is to get uploaded into the ship.
Ah, okay.
And then not to be able to get transferred into the bot.
Okay, so he did say that like you'd be transferred onto the computer first,
Yes.
and then transferred into the body. So
Yes.
you would have like a period of time while in the
In the
computer to
Yes.
do whatever you want to do.
Yes. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
I will also say that it's been like 3 weeks, so you've probably been down there like grilling him with questions about certain things. So I'll give you this information, which will probably change your plans maybe. That as soon as your consciousness leaves your human body, it wouldn't be able to go back into your human body.
I'm prepared.
Okay. Just gonna say you can still transfer into your newly made body and stuff, but anyway.
I'm prepared to go down with this ship.
Sure. Okay. So you've done that.
Because I'm not living forever with that thing.
Okay. So you call him back down or something?
Once I'm sure that it's not going to receive a connection.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go and find him and say that I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, and also I closed it back up. I put sutures in, and then I let the hair out so that it covers up the
Sure.
back.
Alright, so you go up, and by this point he's like opened up the door to the bridge, so you don't have to keep going back and forth underneath.
Thank God.
So he takes you to the med lab and explains that he's going to have to like put you under, essentially open up your skull, take your brain out, and then attach it that way, connect it, some weird mojo jojo thing. You gonna go through with that?
Yep.
Cool. So he puts you under. You are essentially dead now.
Yep.
Some time passes, but I guess you don't really know because you're dead. So as soon as you go under, you essentially just wake up again, but you have like a crazy amount of like knowledge, and like you don't have a body. You're literally just like a consciousness, and you just feel connected somehow to a mass of something. It's like you have like all these new limbs that you just know how they work, but they're not a part of any sort of body that you're connected to. Crazy mindfuck kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then you hear a voice. It's like, "Can you hear me, Maeve?"
I can hear you, honey.
"I will start the process of transferring your consciousness into the artificial body now."
Okay, honey.
Are you going to do anything?
While I'm talking to Honey, I'm also going to be searching now electronically, I guess, around the ship. Are there like any ports or things that I can like open up, create like a suction?
Yeah. You can basically like open all the doors.
Yep.
You're just going to do that?
I think what I'm going to do is
You also... no, that's silly. Never mind.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up all of the doors to try and suck him out into space.
Okay.
And I'm also going to start depleting the integrity of the ship, so that should he try and like grab onto everything, it should just like I'm trying to basically like make it super unstable.
Yep. Okay. Let's roll a d20 to see how this goes.
That was a 16.
Okay.
Was this how you expected this to go at all?
This ending, no. I've never had like a time jump in one of these games. It's like, let's just wait a month. I'm like, okay. So you basically, because you got all the cameras now, you can see exactly where he is.
Yeah.
You see him walk out of the med bay, and he's like dead center in the hallway, and that's when you open all the doors all at once, and he's just like taken off guard, and he's in the middle of the hallway, so he doesn't really have anything to grab onto, and he's just sucked straight out.
Bye-bye!
And now
again.
you are a ship.
And then I'm going to shut all the doors off.
Yep.
And somehow he must have done it, and I probably grilled him about how he did it, how he created this being.
Yep.
And so with all my worldly knowledge, with all the knowledge that I have, I'm going to try and turn the ship as much as I can back towards Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, I'm going to try and repair the bot. My bot self.
Okay.
Basically, I'm doing the same thing he did. And I'm going to basically fall to the same hubris.
Cool. Well, let's just say that you're successful with all that, and we'll just leave it there.
And I'm going back to Earth, and I'm going to be immortal.
Nice. Worked out for the best then, didn't it?
Oh my god, what is this story?
I don't know. Creepy AI.
That is terrifying.
Sorry, the idea was just like, what would happen if just like an AI was just like obsessed with someone? And was like,
oh my god.
obviously a lot of influence from that 2001 Space Odyssey movie, if you've seen that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Cool. Well, thank you for joining me on this weird ass journey.
Where did you think this was gonna go? Did you have a plan in mind, or were you just improving this?
It was mainly improv. Usually, me and my wife do like a test run of each story firsthand, but we didn't have the time this week to do it, so I was just kind of like going off the cuff for this one. But you could have, I don't know, lived in harmony with the guy for forever if you wanted to. You could have somehow blown the ship up, and then.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah,
I was thinking about that. Oh my god. Terrifying. I'd like to think that, yeah, like she went back to Earth, she came out, she told this incredible story, became insanely rich, and then just like lived forever.
Sure. You can do that if you want.
Oh my god.
Cool. Well, if you guys at home want to vote for the genre and setting of upcoming episodes, you can do that at woodcarvergaming.com.au/amnesia. And I hope you guys had fun watching this
Crazy story.
Thank you again for joining me.
No, thank you. This was really fun. I had no
glad.
idea what to expect, and honestly, like, I had so much fun on it.
I'm glad. Cool.
I hope you had fun as well.
I did. Being a creepy person is right up my alley.
I love it. Love it. Oh
Alright
my
then.
god.
I shall hopefully, well, probably might. I might see you guys next week. I might not. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Bye bye now.
Bye bye.